What a massive pantry. This is gonna be awesome. Wow, that's atrocious. There, that'll help you sleep at night. And you've been crazy patient. There are a bunch of properties for you to go look at to rent a house. Because we're moving out.
Okay.
So we're gone.
So I guess I'm
Well, you
packing?
locked and loaded.
Locked and loaded.
All right. And then we can decide if we want to stay here or sell it. What a massive pantry. This is gonna be awesome. Can't wait to get this done because the kitchen's already been finished. Now that we get this pantry done, we can finally have some sense of normal living. So the plan here today is I'm gonna just kind of assemble a few of the cabinets and main components real quick, get my wife's opinion on it, make sure we both are moving forward on the same vision because we've had 3 or 4 different ideas of how to finish this thing off. And once we get that all established and I kind of get my check mark there to move forward, then I can finish all this off and we can have all of our stuff out of boxes and on shelves in the next couple days. That'll be awesome. All right. The idea here is I'm gonna try to assemble the main components here and we can have a look, see what we think. All right. Well, that's a good fit. All right. All right. Whew. All right. Whew. Okay. Michelle!
Hey.
Hey, can you come here and bring the wallpaper? Oh, very nice. Cool. I want to show you something.
Oh my God.
Kind of setting it up a little bit. What's going on?
I want to show you the wallpaper. You haven't seen it yet.
No, I haven't. This is the one we chose.
Isn't that awesome?
That's kind of fun.
Keep with the whole country home theme.
That's awesome for a pantry.
I mean, it did take forever to get here, but that was okay. We did have delays.
Yep. Typical. Delivery right now is a pain in the butt.
So how'd I do?
That'll be good.
Perfect.
That'll go great with this. Right?
Oh, yes.
So the idea here is blind corner,
Yes,
shelving unit to the ceiling here.
as discussed.
I'll make one myself, kind of like
Yes.
the closet.
Yes. Oh
3
my
of
gosh.
these to the ceiling.
3 of them. Yes.
And I'm thinking that I still like the glass door idea versus open shelves because we have tons of open shelves.
Okay, but remember going back to what we talked about when we open the door, is it going to open into the wall? Will it open without any friction?
15 inch, right? 15 inch. It should open almost entirely. Mm-hmm. If I build the shelving unit to here, give it like 1 inch or so, won't be a problem. So I think we should.
As long as you don't see it as a problem.
No, I can't really see that as a problem. Because worst case scenario, like it doesn't even get past the cabinet until it's to here.
Yeah. I'm talking about the hinges. Like, is it going to rub up against the wall there?
No.
Okay.
No, they're going to operate where the door will actually pull over and open.
Oh, very good.
So we're good. I'm going to add another panel across the top to mount this to, so then I got room for the sweep on the ceiling.
Okay.
And then you've got power, microwave, and room for whatever else.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I am ready to just
So
pimp this out.
we can order the 3 glass doors in?
Okay. If you could just give me the measurements for each unit.
I will do that.
Okay.
And then down here, doors or drawers?
Drawers.
Yeah, you decided?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because
Cool.
I find that there's enough room now.
Now that we're not doing anything on that wall.
Yes.
So we'll go with drawers there. I'll make sure that I build something that comes out and leaves enough room for this to operate.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then wallpaper.
Isn't that awesome?
Now, I guess my only question is one pot light okay up here, you think?
Yes, and because of that, I also have undermount lighting coming.
Okay. I need to know that. Okay, so is that powered in? Or is it a
Not
battery?
powered in, battery operated.
Oh, that's easy then. Stick those anywhere.
And it operates with sensors.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So they'll turn on if somebody comes in and starts working around.
You got it.
That's not a bad idea.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, you're pretty handy. Okay, and so then we just got to stick the barn door on, paint this in.
The barn door that we've had for the last 3
and
months.
then we can get out of the boxes. Sweet.
Yeah.
Nice. Give me 5 days. I'll have you out of boxes. All right?
Hallelujah.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Kisses?
This is a long time coming.
Oh. Wow, what are we dating? Yeah, I know. And you've been crazy patient.
Thank you.
Yeah. Contact the rental agency. Mm-hmm. And
What?
Yeah, you'll be getting a call later this afternoon. There are a bunch of properties for you to go look at to rent a house. Because we're moving out. Yeah, I know. It seems crazy, but what are we going to do? Live in the living room?
Well,
Right? I'm done.
I mean, I'm shocked at the
I know.
news,
But I
now that I think about it, it makes a
crazy.
ton of sense.
I want to vault the ceilings.
Oh my gosh.
Everything down here is brand new.
I have so many mixed emotions, and I'm relieved.
Yeah, I know. Get out of the dirt. You've been awesome. I've had you in the dirt long enough.
Oh, well.
Filming
Bit of an
plus
exaggeration,
renovating takes forever. So
Oh, that's so awesome.
yeah. So
Okay.
we're gone.
So I guess I'm
Well, you
packing?
for a short stay.
Yeah.
It's not permanent.
I mean, we are actually kind of already packed.
Well, I know. To
be honest,
that's the point.
most
It's
of our
like
stuff's
just
in
made perfect
storage.
sense. Why unpack if we don't have to? We're looking at 6 months
Okay.
to finish the whole house property inside outside.
Yeah.
And
Or
then-
quicker now that I'm moved out.
Maybe a little faster. It would have been more than 6 if we'd stayed here, that's for sure.
Thank
But anyway,
you.
well, you're welcome. And then we can decide if we want to stay here or sell it.
Yes.
That's tomorrow's problem.
How cool is that?
Today we just got to get it finished. All right?
Okay.
Awesome.
Oh, God.
So don't pick too much of a nice rental or we'll never leave.
Just give me a budget.
Oh, yeah, I've already talked to that
Oh.
the agency. They've already
Already
got that
taken
all-
care of. Okay.
It's done.
Thank you.
Okay? Mwah. That's better. That's better. The Farmhouse Journey starts 6 years ago when we bought the place. Before YouTube. The goal was, hey, we finally got a house. We're going to renovate it. Try to finish it before I got too old to work on it. And probably retire there unless we won the lottery. Fast forward. Wow. Times have changed. Now I'm not even running a construction company anymore. I'm full-time on YouTube. You and I we're working like madmen trying to put out content to help people. I'm like the luckiest guy in the world. I get to work on my own house and share all the things that I've learned over the years and try to help as many people as possible so they can do the same. It's kind of weird. Still haven't won the lottery, but at least the YouTube thing allows us to have this flexibility, right? It's kind of cool. It's strange. It's hard on me, actually, because I used to be really disciplined. I'd be the first guy at Home Depot in the morning when they were unlocking the door. Now I'm sleeping in a little bit more than I used to because I'm working at home.
Just a little bit.
A little bit. But I still get some stuff done.
You still get up early, just
Well.
not as early.
I don't think you get up as early as you used to. I think that's what it is.
Of course I don't.
Why
Why should I?
You're getting a little more sleep than you used to. Man, things have changed.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a whole new experience. I'm tired, but in a different way.
Yeah, I know.
There's a lot of planning involved.
It's exhausting.
Are we on time? Because there's multiple deadlines, making sure that material is being ordered and delivered in time.
Well, and it's not just going to the store, right? We're tying in product placement. So there's people from all over North America who want to do business with the channel.
Yes.
And it's like, and then we had to stop and take a good look and how are we doing business? What kind of business do we want to do? Man, we've kind of been redefining ourselves a lot over the course of this last year. And so I think we got it figured out now.
Yeah,
For now.
for now. Yeah.
It's strange, but living in the house you're working in, Real pain in the butt. Step one when you're doing your pantry is give yourself some closed cabinetry. You want some upper cabinets, glass doors, you want them closed. Those are for your plates and your glassware so they never get any dust on them. That is awesome to have. So we're gonna hang up 3 upper cabinets here. Burn it first so you don't split the wood. And set that cabinet on there, and that shim will carry the weight while you screw in your cabinet. So I'm just gonna push it right up to the top. Put in that end gable. Yeah, doing cabinets is DIY, I'll be honest with you. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, like a glove. There, that'll help you sleep at night. So remember, step 1 was extra cabinet space. It's a very small, weird space, but we're gonna use all these uppers. We're gonna put in a nice big 30-inch base, and then countertop all the way to the wall, and then we're gonna build our own custom cabinet on this side. Okay, here we go. Throw in a base cabinet. Now, here we go. Wow, that's atrocious. Having a level with a metal on one side, really handy when working with these IKEA cabinets, by the way. If you're gonna buy a torpedo level, get one with the magnetic side. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Step 3, add something fun. For that, we're going to go with this wallpaper. But I'm not going to show you how to do wallpaper right now. If you want to see that, you got to click the link right here. Oh, wow. So let me just give you an update on the project, because the house is going a little nuts. We've moved out, and one of the reasons that we did that is A, the dust was crazy, and I'd already had my wife sitting in that mess for a year, and she was really patient and wonderful about it. But I started to realize that the idea of living in the house and renovating one room at a time, with the COVID crisis going on, with the question mark about how the housing markets were going to react, we decided that it was in our best interest to just get it done. Try to finish this house by the end of the year, which is a huge undertaking because our plans are extensive, right? We got 3-season porch, we got a deck, we got a hot tub to install, we got a fire pit to install, we've got a huge patio and a fence and the whole yard to do and another shed, plus finish all the siding and windows and then the retaining wall and all of the stonework around the house. It's just me and Matt for the most part. My other son Nate helps out when he can, but there's a lot of work to do here. And so we were a little bit freaked out. So getting out of the house, I know it's contrary to my traditional rules, right? I try to encourage people to keep the projects manageable, keep them so that if crisis happens, you can finish in 30 days. But I kind of feel like this is a crisis, and it's already showing that it's been really difficult with supply chains. Every time we want to go do something, I go to the store for what should be on the shelf and it's missing. It's like, if I had hair, I'd pull it out, right? So this has actually been a bit of a blessing because every time I hit a wall and I have to wait for something to get in stock, I can jump on the other project. And every time the weather is good, I can go outside, and when it's raining, I can come inside, and it's incredibly efficient. I'm working way too hard, but it's incredibly efficient. Anyway, here we are, we're just finishing up the pantry. I've got this new product, it's called Osmo, and I'm using this everywhere. They've got interior and exterior products, but this is their interior product here. For wooden kitchen worktops. Kitchen worktops, just like this, butcher block. If you're gonna do a butcher block kitchen, you can't just use anything. You gotta make sure that it's specified for kitchen worktops, okay? Very important, because there's an element of food grade safety here. You don't wanna be putting a product on your countertop that's gonna be poisonous if it gets in your food. Okay. Now, this stuff is gonna have some pigment in it. I'm gonna use a tray. I'm gonna pour it all out so that I can mix it properly. I don't want to be one of these guys who starts the project with the top part of the can and finishes with the bottom part, if you know what I mean. All right, so basically I'm going to be finishing the countertop with this stain oil. This will be great. And then I've got to just add the handles, put in the shelving, attach the sliding door, a couple of touch-ups here and there, you know, make sure everything is looking really cool. We got a lot of awesome boxes and baskets and kind of decorative things, because this is going to be very visible to everybody in the house, right? Then we'll be done. Oh, I can't wait to get this door closed and be done this room. Right? Now, my wife picked this color. Personally, I would have just gone clear. But I think at the end of the day, having a little bit of texture in this is going to be really kind of fun. Okay. There, that's what you're looking for. Until you get that, you're not done. There we go. That looks amazing. Okay, so now I'm done. I put way too much product on the front here because I painted it in, and I'm just wiping off all the excess. There we go. We're gonna just give this a gentle rub here. Always wipe with the grain because you don't want to have a, you can actually leave a mark in the finish if you go across the grain. I think I'm pretty pleased with that. We're going to try this again probably tomorrow. The instructions say leave 10 hours in between coats. Again, it's oil, so you need that 8 to 10 hours to dry. We're gonna see if maybe it needs another coat tomorrow. I really doubt it though. I'm kind of liking the way it's looking. As of January 2020, we kind of got it into our heads that we wanted to finish this renovation that year, especially when the COVID thing happened. We were like, let's set a goal. Let's get this thing done by the end of October so that we are at least in a position where we're flexible enough to sell the house if we find it necessary. Because there's a lot of uncertainty with the Canadian real estate market. We weren't sure where we were heading with that, and we just wanted to be flexible. So we looked at our options and we're like, we got to get out of the house. It made no sense. Nobody was going back to school. The rental market opened up. There were homes for rent all over town that were good pricing. And honestly, I was just tired of having my wife living in the dirt. And so one day I just woke up and I said, I'm moving everybody out of here.
Yeah.
And got you in a nice clean house.
Yeah.
What? That was a nice change.
Oh, it's an awesome change.
The dog hates it.
The dog is used to the 1 acre of land to roam around.
He's like the king of his own universe over there. But
anyways,
the new house, he's still got a backyard, but I feel like he thinks he's being disciplined or something.
I don't know.
I'm living a more disciplined life. You're in a much cleaner environment, and it allowed me to tackle some of the things in the house as a system instead of room at a time, which moves a lot faster, which goes again a lot of advice I give the DIYers, but I think in our own particular space, I'm not really tackling this one room at a time like a homeowner who has another job. This is my only job, so I get to tackle this project now more like a renovator, which really is a lot more efficient. So it's been good, yeah. I still have some hair. I haven't pulled it all out yet, Max. Stage 2 of the kitchen.
Okay.
Almost done.
Okay.
We got to build the barn door today, and then shelving, a little bit of hardware.
Yep.
And then decorate.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Because it's such a huge part of a pantry.
Huge part.
Because when you build something with the barn door, it's going to stay open half the time.
Riverbend Home.
Where did you get all the stuff for the pantry?
Riverbend Home.
Riverbend Home. What's that, like an online thing?
Actually, it's an affiliate.
Oh, they're a new affiliate?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's cool. So there you go, guys. Got a new affiliate for the channel. Riverbend Home. All right. And all that information, I'm sure, will be on our website. You can click the link below in the description. You can check them out. All right, cool. All right, because I've been watching you bring bags and bags of stuff in. I'm like, is that all going to fit in this pantry? But yeah, okay, cool. Probably. The power is up and running, so we can have the microwave. Now, do you want microwave or coffee station in here?
Microwave,
Yeah?
definitely, yeah.
Just because it's like out of the way appliance? You don't want it on your counter?
Yeah, it's too big and bulky. And
Okay. All right. Very cool. Well, let's get at it.
Okay. This
Cool.
is gonna be fun.
Matte
You're
black
gonna show
hardware.
me. You're gonna show me how to build one?
Yeah, well, I need a second pair of hands around here, so
Right
I'm gonna put you to work. I'm glad you wore your work boots today.
I did. Thank you.
Love and styling. Cool. So let's just knock this door off, and then we can.
Yeah.
I'll leave you to putting all this together.
Oh yes.
And once I gotta finish putting the hardware on.
Please do.
All right. Awesome. Okay. So the next thing that every pantry is gonna need is a door, and we've got a nice barn door. Bought it in a kit online. Handy dandy. Sticks together, and we're just gonna assemble it on camera real quick to show you how that works. But the other thing you need is the open shelving. Remember, we put in base cabinets and upper cabinets, but I made my own open shelving. And if you want to see how that system is done, I have a video we did the same kind of open shelving concept in a closet for my daughter. And you can click the link up here. We'll put the video in the description below as well. And it shows you basically how to take melamine shelving off the shelf at Home Depot and build whatever kind of custom cabinetry that you want. Now let's just jump into this door because I've got my wife here, like I said, and I need an extra pair of hands for this. We're just gonna call that door to rail location is 86 inches. This is my top plate. It goes across the wall. Now, that'll be handy dandy. I just need to use a level. Okay, I'm gonna need your help. I need a level. Shoot.
Level, level, level.
I have one, here we go. And it's not too obnoxious. I wonder, if we put that up and we just brad nail it in place, 2 shots where the bar is gonna go, no one will ever see. And then we don't have to hurt ourselves trying to drill all the big holes. Why don't we do that? I'll let you use the nail gun.
Sure.
How's that sound?
Yeah.
That's for you. Give me 2 seconds, I'll get you some power here. Okay, let me just check. Locked and loaded.
Locked and loaded.
All right.
Do I need a ladder?
No, you're just gonna reach up and throw one nail on each side.
Am I that tall? Okay.
So I know that there's wood right here,
Okay, yeah, for sure.
about 1 inch off the corner. Okay, so you're gonna put 1 nail there,
Yeah.
and then 1 nail there
Yeah.
where I need
Level up.
it. You are way too funny.
Oh, yeah?
Way too funny.
Okay.
Okay, I can't see my own bubble here.
Is this supposed to be flush against here or
Yeah,
anything? Or
just
even
almost,
Steven?
almost perfect. Okay, throw me a
So
nail.
basically like right here?
Yep, and then one on the other side.
Yep.
Right through my pinky finger, if you could. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me take the weapon away from
Solid.
you. Okay. Next key is to identify where our wood is in the wall here.
Oh, there.
Okay.
Come on.
Just using the stud finder.
Come on. Don't feel. Hey!
Okay.
Winner!
Chicken dinner. And there's another one here because I built the wall
Yes.
and then I added on later.
Yes, I know. I remember that.
Okay, so I have already cut down the rail
Oh, good.
to be the right length for this. And we're gonna stick it roughly here.
Looks a little long, no?
It is a little bit longer, but it also sits off proud.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, true.
Transfer that black line onto that metal bar. Okay.
There you go. Right.
Okay, the reason I put tape is so that we don't draw on the metal itself.
Oh, whoops.
That's the best right there. So I had to pick up some new drill bits today. My drill bit kit is
Missing.
extended. It's
Oh,
got the
yeah?
case. All the bits are in the bottom of my bag. Done. Lord. My kingdom for tape.
Need
that
some
actually-
assistance.
Well, I need to learn how to use a roll of tape, I think. Honestly, if I give it to you, then I just stand here waiting for you to do it. It's gonna drive me even more crazy.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
All right, I think we got her this time. Okay, what would I do without a laser level?
Yep, that's your go-to.
Trace my line. Nobody move.
No.
Old farmhouse, got a bit of sponge in the floor still. That's not exactly perfect, but
No.
it's close enough.
Does it matter what side?
Yeah, does actually. And I'm gonna put the,
It's a little extended past there.
it is on both sides, it's okay. Can I just get you to hold that nice and tight right there?
Yep.
Okay. Maybe I should just demonstrate what we got going on here. So this is an offset door system. And so this sits there, and this piece of hardware goes through the metal, through this, through the drywall, and then into the framework, last 1.5 inches. My first spot.
I feel like the hole should have been in this one because it's got same
No,
length.
that's okay. It's not really quite the right size, is it? Son of a gun. How did we get that wrong? Perfect hole. And now it's not a perfect hole anymore.
Wow. Please be careful.
Well, that's just lovely and a half, isn't it? Okay. Drive that into the header here. What in the hell is going on? I feel like I'm getting ripped off on the meat of the screw. Okay, up please.
Up.
Okay. Wow. What am I getting there, Matt? Maybe 1/4 inch in the wood? Stupid. How in the hell do they expect you to install that with that and then drywall? These are just not long enough. I'd be afraid to put the door on that when I'm done. Even if I was to put bolts on this to hold this in place, I still run the risk of the rail falling out right out of the wood. So I'm gonna have to go to a fastener supply store and buy proper bolts because this needs all that clearance. That's not changing. I've only got 1/8 of an inch on the backside. So, another successful shopping trip online. Brutal. Anyway, we're gonna assemble the rest of the door. They'll have that at All Rough Fastener, but I only got one store in my area that I know of that'll sell that for me. What a pain in the butt. The only other option you have is you can buy stainless steel and you can spray paint it. But when you torque that on, you're gonna come back with a brush and the touch-up kit. Really stupid. Somebody needs to be shot. All right. Let's assemble a door.
Woo!
Yay. Okay. This is the fun part, so let's have some fun. I think it came with instructions. Oh, that's cute. Came in this package, but it doesn't have the machine screws. Another win for us. Okay. So off to the store, and we'll have to film this again tomorrow. All right, I'm on the way to the store because my hardware is too short and I'm short on the number of these. That's kind of ironic. Listen, it's not a real big surprise. Almost every time you get into the finishing phase, you're gonna run into situations where you need one of this or two of those, or something's too long or something's too short. It's because everybody's situation is just a little bit different than the standard parameter. And they're not putting hardware in kits like this. Kind of like when you buy a TV mount, they give you all the different screw sizes and depths and options and masonry and wood and drywall. They're not gonna do that. They're gonna give you one option, and if it doesn't work for you, too bad, go figure it out. So be prepared when you're doing something like this. A trip to the store is not uncommon. What I'd like to suggest is when you get into finishing stages of a room, try to finish everything in the room, and if you run into an obstacle, just make notes, put it aside, move on to the next thing, so that at least at the end of a day, you've had a constructive day, and then you can go shopping for all your odds and ends and bits and bytes that you're gonna need to finish. Because if you stop and go to the store every time you run into a problem, and you're not gonna realize this, but it's normal to run into problems when you're finishing. And you're gonna have a lot of trips to the store when you're getting done. So collect all of your problems of the day and then solve it at the end of your day while it's all fresh in your mind, and you'll save yourself a lot of driving back and forth.
What makes reality Renovision different than TV shows?
Yeah, because it's real life. Like, seriously?
Yeah, it's in the title.
Okay, so you take those TV shows, and inside of 30 minutes, you'll have maybe 30 or 40 shots of the celebrity renovator in there. And for some total of 5 or 10 seconds a shot.
Yeah.
And that's all the work they did on that project. That's why they're clean. They're never sweaty. That's why no one's ever bleeding. That's why, you know, their hair is always coiffed just right. It ain't real. It just ain't real. Mm-hmm. I mean, you want to know what real looks like, go watch me build a shed in the middle of the summertime. That's real. Man, I don't even know. Those are actors, for the most part. I mean, there's a couple of people in the TV world that actually do work, which is nice, but a lot of them are just actors. So if you separate the Hollywood from the TV shows, you're left with a very small handful of people who know what they're doing, and then they're told what to do, right? They don't have their own opinions. They have corporate sponsors. They have to build what they're told to build, regardless of their own personal, preferences. Yep. How many times someone on TV is using a product that they wouldn't use in their own construction business? Please. It's all dictated by the marketing machine, and makes you wonder sometimes. But there's not a lot of money to be made if you build things simple from corporate sponsors. You're just using building materials. Ain't nothing fancy there. But, that's what makes us different. It's designed for people who don't have as much money in their pocket as their house is worth. Right? Which is most of us. TV is all designed to glamorize a lifestyle that you'll never be able to live. And that's no good to anybody. It's entertainment, and if you want to be entertained, go ahead and, good luck on the Powerball. But the point is most of us aren't going to live in 5,000 square feet by the lake. It's just not going to happen. Okay, so it's the next morning. I'm here to take care of this. And the funny thing is I went to go shopping on the way home last night. But before I went shopping, I had to find something else. I was rummaging through the drawers looking for it, and I found the hardware kit for the door. Thank God, because that required a lot of searching on my side to find the right hardware if necessary. Saved me a ton of time. So lesson learned, right? When you're looking for something you can't find it, just set it aside, move on to the next project, and hopefully you'll find it sooner or later. So now it's just a matter of sticking this door together. Should be pretty easy. For attaching the panels, it doesn't get much easier than this, right? Okay. We're gonna put the top decorative rail on. All right, here we go. I'm going to recommend using something like a crescent wrench so it doesn't slip. You don't want to create marks, but get a nice little extra turn on these bad boys, about a half a turn, just to make sure that they're not going to come apart over time. Put that on with everything you got, because the last thing you want to have happen here is have this kind of stuff start loosening up over time. padlock handle to pre-drill the hole. If I can get the bit out of the case, eh? Holy cow. We're gonna, I like that. All right. Now I'm gonna go a little bit deeper. There we are. There we go. That is a really good functioning door. Love it. I know people who spend as much money on their kitchen as some entire streets are worth. Just saying. It's, it ain't normal. So we like to be normal. And I think you can make normal really glamorous. Like, I think the world's gonna be really surprised when they see our farmhouse finished. We're gonna sell it so we can tell you how much we bought it for, how much we put into it, and what we sold it for. And I think when you see that, it's gonna really change the way that people, you know, look at their renovation.
Exactly, yeah.
Even people with money. Like, it's amazing how many people will spend $100,000 on a kitchen renovation and it's totally not functional. It's just stupid. And then they'll build that beautiful cabinetry and put it on a cheap ceramic tile installation. Anyway, I could go on, but we're gonna just show people how to keep it simple, keep it clean, make it majestic, and enjoy your life, right? Don't have to spend the rest of your life paying off the renovation. That's just nuts.
What do you think?
Babe did a great job.
Right?
That looks awesome, right?
Well, I had a lot of help from Riverbend Home.
Right? Yeah. So shout out to them. Check out the
yes.
description. Okay.
I got some awesome pantry-like storage items.
Yep. And one other thing, this the countertop, Osmo oil. Okay, we have a supplier that's making that available. That is a food-grade safe stain for wood countertops. You can't just buy any stain. You got to get a food-grade product, and that one is. So that is awesome. Couldn't be happier. And you know what's amazing is when you step back and you look at the entire.
Right.
Now that's all tied together with the kitchen.
Everything is tying in together, yes.
Yeah, it's starting to come together.
Oh,
now listen,
yes.
if you'd like to see some of the other renovation videos from this farmhouse rebuild, then make sure you click the link, okay? Join us. There's a playlist with the last 5 or 6 of the videos that's in the description as well. Check it out. Subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up if you love the idea of having this kind of a sexy space to throw all your stuff when you have company over. Hey, now the house is clean.